Style. Today we're making chicken parm, an easy thing to make in your kitchen and a delicious meal. Plus you make it out of chicken cutlet.
This is yummy. Who doesn't like chicken cutlet? Nobody. Okay, so let's start with the big pieces. Take one big piece, stick the fork in it, there you go, and I'll put it in the pan.
I would recommend getting 2 big spoons and just dumping them into those 2 pans.
Okay, so you do that pan, I'll do this pan. Slow. Space them out so that they're not right next to each other. Maybe we can keep some of the little pieces for snacking on later. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so my pan is enough.
Mine too.
Yeah? Save these 4? Okay. Alright, I'll move these back out of the way. So now the next step is we're going to put
some more sauce.
a little sauce on top of each piece. Just a little, not a lot, okay?
You should really use a ladle and just
take a little.
Just like about that on each chicken.
Okay.
Never use too much, but if it's like a big piece, maybe I'll use like a little bit more.
And smear it around just like that. Secret is to chicken parm? The cheese. Extra cheese is always good.
So now you take kinds of cheese. I'd say grated.
What's the first kind?
Parm, grated cheese.
First kind is grated cheese.
Any kind you want. But I would usually use that and maybe some of those string cheese things.
Well, first we're going to sprinkle a little grated cheese. And then we'll use
the mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella cheese. How do you say it?
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella? How would a non-Italian say it?
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella. There you go.
Mozzarella, yeah.
So
mozzarella.
Give a little sprinkle on top of each piece.
That should be enough.
Okay, so here's your plate of cheese. We'll take a little handful and just cover the top of a piece of chicken.
Like about that big. If it's big like that piece, I think maybe 2 scoops would be good of it.
Daddy does lots of cheese. There's nothing better than cheese. Try to get it all on top of the chicken. Not real sauce. Pile it high. Okay. Now the last thing we do is we take a little oregano and sprinkle that around on top of the cheese. Just a little shake.
You might think oregano is pretty bad, but just a little pinch on each chicken cutlet or chicken parm will taste so good.
Just a little shake.
Like that.
Here, let me show you.
That.
Just give it one little
Shake.
Yeah, this thing doesn't have a very wide scope on it.
Believe it or not, it does
just have to move back. I guess it's because I've been trying to do
So-
close-ups of the chicken. Yes.
Let's review everything.
Okay.
Okay, what do you tell her what you do first?
Okay, what's the very first thing that we did before we put them into the pans?
Okay, very first thing. Breadcrumbs and chicken. Roast them so then you make chicken cutlet.
You don't roast chicken cutlet. What do we do
Or
with it?
fry.
Okay, leave that basket there.
Just like that.
Oh, sorry.
In the chicken cutlet, you make
Plain chicken cutlet. Yum. Okay, then what's next?
And then you should really take some breadcrumbs. And I mean like sprinkle it on. But I think I would do some eggs too. And now for the chicken parm part. Take 2 pans. Take a ladle, like about that big or that big. And you spray around the bottom of the pan. And then you take some chicken cutlet and put it in. And then some of the grated cheese and mozzarella cheese. And then some of the oregano. I wouldn't put too much on it.
Well, that sounds wonderful. And then what do we do when we put it in the oven?
You let it bake for like about 15 minutes.
And what does it do when it bakes?
It gets puffy and
What happens to the cheese?
the cheese, it just gets all melty and yummy and just so delicious.
Terrific.
I'm gonna eat it all.
All right.
Thank,
Now it's
thank
going
you.
in the
Oh,
oven.
okay. Okay.
And then you put it into the oven. Make
Okay,
sure
that-
an adult does this.
Good job.
Now, right when you're cooking, I'm going to explain a couple tips. So, first thing you should do, always make sure you don't put too much cheese, because then it might stick to the pan and you won't be able to get it out. Or,
Make sure you put enough sauce on the bottom so it doesn't stick.
and make sure you put lots of sauce so that it doesn't stick. And I wouldn't use too much oregano, but just like a little pinch on every one is pretty good.
Give
Look
the
at that.
camera some.
See? Nice chicken.
Okay. Thank you.
And
That-
if you want,
And after the next commercial, we'll come back and we'll see how our chicken's doing.
Okay. Thank you. We'll be back after these.